line, 1200 meters. And they're sprinting away from the 1200 meter marker. Anasa did not get the best of beginnings as towards the back end early on, about 4 lengths off the tempo. GILL's Fancy also dropping off the first call. Midnight Lace very speedy on the left-hand side. The Gold Silks tears away by 2. Merebank Trips just off them. Kia Royale, nice like that towards the centre of the course. Many a Summers on the extreme right, the blue blinkers. Vicar of Dibley. Saffron's in the blue silks. Kia Royale's between them. Anasa's very green and got about 6 or 7 lengths to make up. As they settle down towards the 500, GILL's Fancy tries to get a bit closer to the stand side. White sleeves and cap, one off the outside. But it's Midnight Lace who's gotten away from the field by 2.5 lengths. Saffron, nice like that. Merebank Trip looks to get going. GILL's Fancy now driven upon towards the outside, and NASA's got 3 to make up. Inside the 200, nice like that. GILL's Fancy's now starting to warm to the task. Midnight Lace, but just look at GILL's Fancy exploding through. And NASA's running on towards the outside, trying to fight on Midnight Lace, but GILL's Fancy with a sweeping run's going to get there. GILL's Fancy won it. Second position, Midnight Lace. And NASA might have got up third in a photo with nice like that, and then came Kia Royale. Just hold on for those photos for the minor positions. GILL's Fancy from off the tempo, asked to respond, coming inside the 500 and really started to torpedo them with 100 meters to go, comes driving home. Number 8 on the card, GILL's Fancy for the victory, and just shoots away the last 100 meters. A good victory from off the speed, and franks the Sabah form line. Midnight Lace second, and NASA's running on nicely in a photo there with nice like that. Very, very close. Nice like that. Probably just held on that. Nice like that. Just ahead of a NASA. That's a close photo. Further back in the running, Kia Royale. We'll wait on the judges for that confirmation. Heads up and heads down. They drive past the post. Many a summer. Then came Saffron. Scratched at the gates. Number 6, Alpione. Ending up the tote favourite, narrowly number 8, GILL's Fancy at this stage, R2.70, just ahead of number 7, and NASA at R2.80. That could still change, so just wait confirmation. But GILL's Fancy for the Scribantes, bred by the Beaumont stud, comes with a sweeping late flourish to win going away. Midnight Lace, nice like that in a photo with the NASA. We'll just wait on the confirmation. It's heads up and down. With the naked eye, it looks perhaps on the inside. Nice like that, but it is still very much alive. Number 7 and NASA for the minor positions. We'll just wait on confirmation as we hand you back to the studio.
Well, 8 has come through to win it here for the Dennis Dryers. Well, we had a delay to the running of race number 3 after the scratching of number 6, Alpione. When I last had a look at the Saftote betting board, the favorite did go off as number 8, GILL's Fancy, and hopefully that stays the same. And Dennis Dreyer, Sean Cormack, and of course the gentleman in charge while Dennis is surfing in Cape Town is Stuart Ferry. Stu, fantastic that this filly has come through early in her career.
Yeah, listen, the first time was obviously a good effort. She was just very green, and she's made a necessary improvement.
First time out, the betting did not suggest anything. She was at a big price, 50 to 1.
Yeah, we hadn't done much with her at home, you know. She's just coming along on her own, and you know, obviously she ran obviously a good race.
Well done to the team here now. And what about later on? You got some nice horses?
Yeah, just got the one left, Sky Castle. You know, sure. So I think she ran the same race as this filly.
100%.
And also just needed it, but she's also bred for the trips to go in the 14. She's not too green around the turn. She must be a runner.
Working well?
Yeah, no, working well. Just obviously well done to Lee. Glad he can make it down in Dennis and Cape Town.
Well done, Stu.
Thanks.
Lovely. Let's get Sean Cormack in. A big week for most of these jocks, especially this gentleman on my right. He's had a tremendous Cape season by his own admission, I'm sure. Shawnee, you know, it's the last week, your stint in Cape Town, and you know, the last couple of months have been really good to you.
Yeah, I've had a phenomenal season. You know, unfortunately, it would have been nice to put the cherry on top with captain of all. But we won't obviously dwell on that. It was a really good season for us. It's well publicised that, you know, we had a difficult beginning to our season as far as my yard's concerned. But we ended it off strong, coming strong. And we'll be obviously ready for the Durban season.
Fantastic. It all comes to head on this Saturday, but we'll leave you to do the business for our KZN team. Let's talk about this, filly. Firstly, you know, there was a delay at the start with the scratching of number 6.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice. I just hope Anton's okay. You know, I went and saw him just to obviously see if he was all right, and I think he was in a lot of pain, and it didn't look good. But I just hope it's not as bad, you know, as what it seemed to be. You know, by no means is this how you want to win a race. You know, he was my main danger, and I thought we'd have a good race, good tussle. But like I say, I just hope he's okay.
Now, compliments on your ride. You rode a tactical race. You stayed to your position, middle of the course, and you didn't bustle this filly. You just let her stride for most of the way, and you asked her very late, Sean.
I had to Dees. You know, she walked out the gates again, and what I initially tried to do was I made it up quickly in the first sort of 30-40 meters. Got her back into the race, and then I put her to sleep, and she did exactly that. She was absolutely loafing in behind them, and I had quite a bit of horse underneath me. The only hiccup I had was when I did ask her, she was really green still, and you know, she hasn't been in front before, so she obviously was rolling around a little bit, making hard work of what could have been a lot easier win. But she got the job done, and full marks to her, because, like I say, she gave herself a little bit of a little bit of ground to make up in the early part, and luckily I could afford to make it up quickly, and then she could go to sleep, and therefore nurse her to the line.
You know, we touched on the form line with Stewie, with this horse coming out to win. It gives you a bit more confidence with Sky Castle now, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, Sky Castle, she's also going to be very green. You know, let's not get carried away. She's a nice filly, but she is going around the turn for the first time. She's going to have horses around her, but she's a nice filly, as I said, and I think this is what she's looking for. And if she's not too green, she's going to run a very, very big race. If she's green, you know, I hope we can get away with it. But let's just see. You know, we won't know until obviously race time, and we'll see how she goes down as well. But she is a nice filly, and I'm expecting a nice run from her if she's not too green.
Is she your next best?
I think without a doubt my next best. And thank you very much to Lee. It's nice to have him here, and nice to get one home for him.
All the best rest of the day and the rest of the week.
Yeah, as I say, I just hope Anton's okay. It's not nice, and I just want to thank my boss in Cape Town. You know, he had important workouts this morning, and
on the beach.
No,
with the surfboard.
I wish. No, he had important workouts this morning, and there was no beach or lunches or Evan tours today. And I just want to thank you for obviously allowing me to stay in Durban for the weekend.
Well done, Sean.
Thanks a lot.
Lovely. Lee Scribante, come through. Lee, let's have a chat. And firstly, let's talk about this filly's pedigree. And you'll be all smiles because Dynasty is flying.
Yeah, certainly. And you know what I was saying to my friend Alistair, if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a prize. And obviously, Dynasty seems to be the flavour of the month. I've got quite a few of them, and hopefully they all run a little bit like this one does. So we'll wait and see.
Always nervous, you know, as an owner, trainer, if you're involved in a horse, there's a bit of a delay, and, you know, your horse is milling around, and, you know, it's nervous moments, but nice to see her pull herself through handsomely.
Yeah, no, look, she's still very green, and obviously I think there's a lot more to come from her. Once she learns how to jump and settle a bit better, I think she'll be a lot better.
If the figures of the Cape Sale are anything to go by, breeders must be smiling?
Well, certainly, you know, the breeders up in KZN are a little bit of a disadvantage because of the distance travelled, but it's heartening, myself being a breeder, to see the sort of returns that they are now getting. And yeah, hopefully one day that I can crack a 5.2 or whatever, I'd be very happy, yes.
But well done at this filly, Lee. You know, as we mentioned, she's come through at a second start, and you'll take that. And well done to yourself, and of course the entire team. I see Beaumont bred this one.
Yeah, no, Beaumont did, and you know, thanks to them, and obviously I must thank Sean and Stuart. I always forget his name, Sean and Stuart, and of course Uncle. You know, Uncle's been away for 4 months, and I keep telling him every time he phones, stop lying on the beach there in Clifton.
Holiday.
And come back. Yeah.
Well done, Lee.
All right, thank you.
Well done, Lee Scribante, Stuart Ferry. Dennis Dreyer, take a bow. Well done to you here. Number 8, Gill's Fancy has come through to win. And if you caught this quartet, the numbers you'll need, 8, 2, 4 and 7. your provisional result, race number 3. And coming up next will be the start of the Pick 6, 14:15, where there will be a delay to that, to the first leg of the Pick 6. And all the best. I hope Anton Marcus as well. If I hear anything, we'll certainly pass that on.